Hey, what's up, everybody? Agma today, and today we're gonna talk about something that I feel like it's really been underused, or it was like a lost opportunity almost, right? So today we're gonna talk about nightmare monsters. Now, the concept of nightmare monsters is only seen with the Nightmare Thresher, right? The nightmare monsters are actually supposed to be like a new like system, if you will, of monsters that would have like unique attacks, maybe. I remember asking Archmage a long time ago, yo, you know what I'm saying, like, can't this, you know, maybe a thing for perhaps more dangerous areas for mobs to have new attacks and whatnot, right? And what ended up happening is that I think they just added the new attacks to the base monsters. So now that the Nightmare Threshers are in the game, they feel really out of place. And I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about these, like the things that exist in the game. And it also feels really out of place if that's just because they're dark green and they have like eyes all over them. And I guess that's to reflect maybe the corruption in that one area at Songseeker. But for the most part, I just think it's a system that could definitely be brought back, especially if they're doing things like Void Tower, right? Where they could actually give these monsters a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, interesting mechanics. For example, all right, an interesting mechanic they could give the nightmare monsters, yo, if it attacks you, right, it gives you a nightmare stack or a nightmare curse, right? Where like the damage you take, you can't heal back for like a minute or two. You see what I'm saying? Or until you're out of combat, right? Because, you know, usually like when you're doing PvE, you're fighting monsters, you're constantly healing back. But then if these monsters hit you, like there's an actual punishment and you have to consider, wait, yo, this is a nightmare monster. Let me not immediately go in and try it. You know what I'm saying, right? I don't know. I just think it's a forgotten concept, and I think they could definitely bring it back and give it more interesting, you know, ideas, because there's only one mob with it, and I think there was supposed to be more. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll be seeing you guys later, alright? Peace.